Girls on the Move Visionary Arts Leadership Program is a project of Moving Creations, Inc. And the purpose and goal of this program is to empower girls to be agents of change in their own lives and in their communities through the creative and performing arts and through visionary leadership development. Girls are introduced to an extraordinary group of female artists from their community who are extraordinary examples of success. They're dynamic, they're professional, they represent the art forms that the girls care about, that the girls want to identify with, whether it's hip-hop or step dance or fashion art or poetry, hip-hop poetry, theater.
You know, I just feel like Emily's done a great job of trying to, you know, develop something that they can relate to. You know, poetry, we use hip-hop dance. Hip-hop is, you know, all about their culture and what they do, and so that's how you reach them. You know, we wouldn't use classical music. You know, you want to use hip-hop, you want to use popular culture to get to them, because that's what they relate to. I don't ever expect that they're going to be artists. I just expect that the art is going to help them find who they are. It's going to help them reach down into that place that's very hard to go to, and let people know how you feel.
When we come and we start to work on our projects and we start dance class and all that, it's like a getaway from that art everyday life, because the things we have to go through living where we live and seeing what we see from time to time, you need a place where you can relieve your stress and feel like, well, there is somewhere where I can go and I can feel a little safe and I can feel like it's not the end of the world and I can get out of where I'm at. I can go to college, I can do some things that other people say you can't do.
The most important goal is to establish trust, both trust between the girls themselves so they become a team, and trust between the girls and the artists so that they have a refuge to support them when issues come up as they are exploring who they are, that are emotional and difficult.
You know, everybody that's working with you is working with you for the better of it, and they're not against you, they're with you.
It is hard for the girls to let go of what the community is telling them all their life, because so many times I've had girls tell me that they really, really believe inside themselves that things aren't going to change.
It's not white. It's not this white mask that we're trying to create something. It's something that's already here that we're trying to fit. It's like a puzzle that we're trying to put back together. Right. But it's like, this puzzle's been mixed up for so long, it's like, where do you start? How do you start? Like, what piece am I going to put together first? Like,
we show them that we believe in them, and we believe in their beautiful, blossoming potential.
we here because we care. If we didn't care, I'd have stayed 2 more days in Jamaica. But I'm back because I care. We need y'all to care. Not about us, care about you.
Art is a forum for you to be free. You know, you can do almost anything you want. You know, there's no boundaries there. There's no one to tell you, oh, no, you can't do that, or you can't do that. It's like an open channel.
The ultimate goal from this process of developing their creativity is to create a character that is a Supergirl for our time.
Part of it was them choosing something for themselves in the future that they wanted to go toward.
The mask, it helped everybody open up, and then you could tell like what people was really feeling.
When the girls are on stage and the whole world around them is pitch black and these masks appear filled with vibrant color, with the symbols of the fruit of all of their creative visioning, and the girls begin to tell their stories and move their stories and dance their stories of overcoming obstacles to find their superpowers. There's a really powerful experience that happens for the audience who witnesses it, and also a very powerful experience that happens for the girls.
It was just interesting watching them kind of like create this character and then covet it and hold on to it and not want to, you know, be anything other than this kind of mask that they created. But they didn't realize that everything that they wanted and everything that they ever thought that they could be was behind the mask.
The girls are exposed to new tools in leadership development. And those tools are specifically designed to teach each girl how to take her vision that was revealed to her in the mask making of what her potential was, what her creative potential was, what her vision for change in her life was, what her vision for change in her community was as that Supergirl character, and turn it into action.
What's great about the program is that we're constantly raising money so that they can experience something outside of their immediate community. Because these things help you look inside and you're able to change what you're used to seeing once you step out and you can look at it from a different angle.
You are the future. So your visions, part of why we're doing this is because we want the adult world to hear what you see and what you want. Because maybe things can change when adults are taking your visions more seriously, both for your lives, but for their lives.
The way that they made the program, they made it fun, they made it interesting, they made girls want to come back and want to be a part of Girls World.
I've seen the performances, and I'm very glad to have my daughter a part of it, but I don't want her excitement to leave. I don't want the peace that she has to go dormant. I want it to keep going.
If we have more and more youth available who have explored themselves and have the strength to not give up on themselves and not give up on their communities, but work with others, work through obstacles, find ways to think out of the box to create change in their lives and in their communities, then we've got a future that we all can feel good about.